Hello there, it's Eliza Bloom Robinson popping in today. This happens to be Memorial Day weekend, so much love to anybody who's in memory of, right, Memorial Day. I had a conversation this morning and I said, Happy Memorial Day, and she said, wait, that's really tacky actually, and I thought, oh yeah, kind of is a little tacky. So just sending love and blessings and just awareness to all the people who have lost their lives for our country, both in the past and, you know, even quite recently as well. So I see a couple of you are popping on live. Love to see you live. Please just type a hello. Let me know that you're watching. That's really helpful to me. The spiritual snippet for today is about resistance and about how much pain and suffering resistance actually causes. One of the things I've got, I'm going to read you a quote from my book. Oh, and I'm excited to say ebook is going to be available on Friday, and Friday only. It's going to be free. 1 day, 24 hours, free ebook on Friday. So you must stay tuned to know when it goes live. So, from my book, Paradox of Awakening, it says this: the amount of pain and suffering we go through in the process, whatever process, right, is related, at least in part, to our resistance and to our holding on. So if, for example, you maybe got a diagnosis, and no, I did not get a diagnosis, so I'm fine, thank you very much. But if, for example, if you got a diagnosis and your first reaction is no, and you're fighting it all the way, you're creating this resistance that actually causes more pain and more suffering. Versus if you've got the same diagnosis, and of course you're going to be scared, and of course you're going to have fear, and of course you're going to be wondering what's happening, and of course all the humanity, all of our emotions are going to flow through you. But if at the same time you can drop the resistance and become curious, drop the resistance and become curious. We have family here this weekend, and we have a 7-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 6-month-old, and the 4-year-old is into everything. He is just 24/7 busy. He has been since he was born, 24/7 into. So I can be resistant to him, right? And I can be like, oh, Micah, stop! Or I can just go, Micah's going to be into everything, and stay one step ahead of him. If I stay tuned into Micah, I stay curious, I drop my resistance, and he doesn't bother me a bit. I'm just on top of him. I know where he's going, right? Simple little example, but one from this weekend. So if you are suffering right now, if you have pain and suffering right now, just take a breath and see if you can drop the resistance to what is. And here's the question I want to ask you. If you have experienced pain and suffering in the past, I don't really want to, you don't have to out yourself about present right now, but if you had pain and suffering in the past, did you notice, right, once you got through it, if there was any connection to resistance? If you could look back, can you notice that the amount of suffering could be related to the amount of your resistance? And if you notice that, would you just type a comment? We don't have to know the details. You don't have to out yourself there, but think about it and type an awareness. It's like, oh, I didn't see that before, or I totally knew it. As soon as I dropped resistance, as soon as I surrendered, everything opened up. And I still had to deal, right, with the situation, but dropping the resistance empowers you. It actually brings your energy into this moment so that you can then make conscious, authentic choices, both with your thoughts and your vibration, and also then with your actions. If you are here live, I see some of you are live, just type a comment, type a hello. I'd love to know who's watching. The spiritual snippet for today is about resistance being the cause of much of our pain and suffering. I read a quote out of the Paradox of Awakening. The ebook's coming live on Friday, so stay tuned for 24 hours of a free opportunity to get it for free. So I'm Rev Eliza. Happy Memorial Day in whatever way that you're celebrating or honoring. So much love to you, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.